Wow. Oh, sit. Hello and welcome. My name is Stephanie Keenan Ray, and I am a holistic esthetician and essential oil educator. And today I wanted to teach with you and share my super immunity class. So I am so happy to have you here. And I'm just going to get right into it. We're going to go straight into sharing the screen and talking about all the ways that you can embrace holistic, all natural healing and wellness using natural solutions like essential oils in order to maintain health and wellness. Come on. There we go. So a quick bit about myself. So again, my name is Stephanie Keenan Ray. I am a holistic esthetician. I kind of have been into wellness my whole life. Since I was a child, I wanted to learn different ways to care for myself and others using natural solutions. So I taught myself reflexology as a child and just kept learning things as I grew. And finally, at about 43, 44, a couple of years ago, when I got back into an aesthetics room, I finally felt like everything I have learned and used throughout my lifetime is finally being used for what I do as a professional. I got certified as and licensed as a holistic esthetician back in 2007. But, the economy promptly tanked. So I, did all sorts of different things. I worked in catering for a very, very long time since I was a teenager, actually. But I kept acquiring wellness licenses and certificates. I became an equine massage therapist. I learned Shambhala energy work. It's very similar to Reiki. And I taught myself about chakras and Ayurveda medicine and yoga, meditation, all sorts of things. Throughout my lifetime, I've been working on all of this. And I basically consider myself a holistic healer and a wellness mama. And I love to teach my essential oil classes to guide people to embrace natural solutions, to empower themselves so that they can live their best lives, mind, body, and soul. Since becoming a doTERRA wellness advocate, I have to say that it has leveled up my knowledge and the way that I use essential oils in such an incredible way that now they are pivotal to my family's health and wellness on a daily basis. So why do we need natural solutions? First off, we are in a massive state of stress on our mind and body on a daily basis. Just the state of the world is really weighing on a lot of people. We currently live in the most toxic world. There's chemical overload just coming at us in the air we breathe, the food we eat, the things we put on our skin, and all of this is actually affecting our health. I don't think many people realize how much your personal care products matter. As a holistic esthetician, this is super important to me, but most women, the average woman puts about 20 personal care products on every morning between showering and using soap and shampoo, conditioner, but also our perfumes, our makeup, our deodorants, all the things, lotions. We put about 168 chemicals on our skin before we've even left the house. And those chemicals are affecting not just us, but if you're a pregnant mama, it's going to affect your baby. These are endocrine disruptors and things that really affect how our body operates. It affects the wellness of our body, and it actually can affect our immune system. So this is why it's so important, one, that we address everything, not just like how do we address immune. We need to look at the whole picture. So this class is actually going to be a very exciting class. I'm going to touch upon a lot of subjects, the main subject being supporting our bodies so that we have super immunity. There are babies being literally born in toxic overload at this point. The personal care products that the moms are using are literally being transferred to the baby through the umbilical cord and through the blood. And so we need to do our best to try to maintain and boost our health and wellness. Some of these statistics at the bottom of the screen just blow my mind. You can read them, but 70% of Americans take daily medications and 20% take 5 or more a day. We as Americans make up 5% of the world's population, but we consume 75% of the world's drug prescriptions. That blows my mind. There is nothing wrong with traditional medicine. It's important at certain times, but if you can support your body with natural solutions first and try to adjust and make yourself healthy, which will reduce your risks of certain illnesses, wouldn't you want to try that? That's what I'm here to offer you, is an opportunity to look at ways to try to prevent those really sad statistics, the factor that so many people are expected to get cancer nowadays. So many people are expected to have cardiovascular disease. So many people are expected to become obese just because of the way our society operates. So let's talk about ways that we can shift our mindset and our bodies. So using essential oils are so cool and amazing. I love them. I have been certified in aromatherapy since I went to aesthetic school in 2007. So I learned about it back then, but I had even known about essential oils much earlier than that. But as I said, doTERRA's education and support just shifts the way I use them, as well as their quality and the dedication to improving the way that we use oils, but also the belief in how they work, the knowledge of how they work, because they do a ton of research. They have partnered with medical institutions and science institutions in order to work on more research, in order to prove the effectiveness of these oils. So how do they work? So first off, they are 100% natural and safe. They come from parts of the plant. So they are extracted from the roots, the stems, the leaves, the plants, flowers, the roots, all different parts of the plant. And in actuality, different oils can come from those different parts of the plant. So like the bark, the leaves, the flowers, the roots, all make up different oils. So an example of this would be a citrus, like a lemon or a wild orange plant. So wild orange, the wild orange essential oil comes straight from the skin of the wild orange. The flower produces neroli, and the bark of the tree produces petitgrain. They are very different, all of them. They all have different benefits. And They're absolutely amazing. So one plant can give us so many different types of oils, which is really cool. The way that they're often extracted is steam distillation, but sometimes things like citrus oils are literally just cold pressed. They're just pressed right out of the skin. So like when you peel an orange, that like little like spray um of liquid is usually actually the essential oil coming off the skin of that fruit. It's not the juice from the actual fruit. So that's pretty cool. And they are effective. So if you look at this picture in the center of the screen, that is a cell. Essential oils can actually, they are such a small molecular structure that they actually absorb into our skin within seconds, and they enter our bloodstream within 30 seconds. And then they travel through our whole body within about 30 minutes. They'll go where our body needs it, and they work on a cellular level for about 2 hours, and then they just dissipate from our body. So there's no toxic buildup. But the really cool thing about essential oils is they can actually penetrate the cell wall and get into the cell to help heal, repair, protect that cell. So bacteria can also penetrate the cell wall, but medicines cannot do that. So one really great thing we can do to support our immune system is, if you unfortunately catch a cold, use your traditional medicine and essential oils in conjunction, because sometimes if you have a bacteria, the bacteria is going to hang out in the body and it might hide in the cells where the medicines can't get. And then you stop your medicine and at the time that you're supposed to stop, and then that bacteria is going to be like, oh hey, it's safe to come out, and it comes out and makes you sick again. So if you used both, you could really protect yourself. The other thing is, a lot of essential oils not only can protect and fight those bacterias and viruses and fungus and all sorts of yucky things, but they also help with cellular repair. When a virus or a bacteria gets into our cells, it actually damages the cell. So helping to repair is really important as well. They are also really cost effective because one 15 milliliter bottle like this has 280 drops in it. So you're only using 1 or 2 drops per application because they are extremely potent plant medicine. And so you only need 1 or 2 drops, and this one bottle will last you a really long time. So it's pennies per dose compared to what a lot of people spend on medicines. Another really great study is a woman named Dr. Nicole Parrish. She did research on the effectiveness of essential oils against superbugs. And this research is a couple years old, but it's really amazing. She actually identified 10 essential oils that outperform any pharmaceutical on the marketplace. And we will be talking about a lot of them. And so essential oils, they are powerful, they are safe, they are effective, and they are affordable. So this is a quick little video I want to share with you. I hope you can hear it. I can't hear it. Uh-oh. Let's see. My name is Spencer Shipman, and I did a science fair project. Oh no. Oh no. Shoot. Uh-oh. What did I do? Hold on. Not sure why we can't hear this. That's a bummer. But this video is very cool. I'm just gonna fast forward to the if you Google on or go to YouTube and look up oregano versus amoxicillin, please do, because this kid, he did a really cool research project where he looked at the effects of essential oils, clove and oregano versus amoxicillin on the growth of E. coli. And he did this incredible study for his science project. And he actually has a condition that makes is why he did this study, because he knew the oils really help him with his own personal challenge, and he just wanted to see how effective they were. So in his school project, he actually looked at E. coli on petri dishes and then used clove bud, oregano, and amoxicillin. And let's see if it shows I'm trying to get you to the pictures because unfortunately it's not letting you see, but basically the clove bud and the oregano just kept killing everything. Like nothing was existing on this the petri dish. And he kept lessening the dose more and more and more. And his teacher was just completely blown away. So actually, here we go. So here we're at the point. So the oregano, the control group, there we go. Clove bud. Yeah, the oregano really outperformed the clove bud. And so anyhow, this is an incredible presentation. If you can look it up on YouTube, it's worth the 2.5 minutes, I think the video is. So please check it out because it's a very powerful video. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to work on here. But let's move on to what makes doTERRA different than other essential oils. Because you may know, essential oils are everywhere. At this point, you can buy essential oils at the gas station. Like you shouldn't, but you can. Essential oils, you want to make sure they are as pure as possible because at this point, about 80% of essential oils on the marketplace are actually adulterated with synthetics or fillers, and the label can still say 100% pure and be not at all. So you want to ensure your purity, and that is something doTERRA does. One thing that doTERRA does is we have our oils sent out to a third-party lab and tested before we even buy them from the distiller. And so the third-party lab tests the oils, and then once it is ensured that it is as pure as we expect, we bring it into house. We then perform more tests once we have that oil. And then even after we've bottled it and labeled it, we test it a third time just to make sure that it is as pure as it's supposed to be. There's no heavy metals. There's no adulteration or contamination of any kind before it gets out the door to you, the customer. And in all honesty, I truly believe that most essential oil companies do not realize that they are buying impure essential oils. I think they honestly trust and believe that they are buying pure, but the traditional method of making oils is the farmer grows them and then a distiller distills them. And then there is an in-country broker who sells the essential oils to a broker here in the US. Then that broker sells them to a company and the company sells them to the consumer. Well, both of those brokers want to make a little extra money. So what are they going to do? They're going to actually expand the amount of oils they have by diluting it with fillers, with synthetics, lab created essential oils. And the thing about that is they are lab created, they are chemical based, they are not pure in any sense of the word, and they could literally make you sick. So the difference of doTERRA's is we work with our farmers and our distillers. We pay them directly. We create basically a working relationship with them, ensuring that they will grow and distill the purest oils. Because if they don't, we're not going to buy from them. And we pay them a fair wage on time, which is very different than most of what other practices in the world are. And the oils go straight from the distiller to us once we've had them third party tested. And then we test again and send it to you. So this is like the purest and safest way to ensure that you are getting the best possible oils. There is a really, really, really cool article on this Consumer Advocates website that basically a third party lab called Aromatic Plant Research created a study where they looked at the top 11 brands of essential oils. They literally purchased, I think it was lavender, peppermint, and tea tree from all of the companies. They purchased it directly through the company, and then tested all the brands for purity, adulteration, and contamination. And only 3 of the 11 brands tested actually were pure, and doTERRA was one of them. The other 2 brands I honestly have never heard of. And that just says a ton about the purity of the essential oils in this world. The other thing is doTERRA is all about revolutionizing the medical industry. We have partnered with over 130 hospitals, medical schools, research facilities in order to advance the knowledge and understanding of this powerful plant medicine and how to use them safely and effectively in conjunction with our current medical world of conventional medicine. We have partnered with hospitals to build oncology centers where they use both traditional and holistic methods to care for their patients. We have a medical advisory board. So if you are a doctor who is a wellness advocate like myself, you or a nurse, you can participate and learn from the research that they are working on. Prime Meridian Health Clinics are clinics that doTERRA started building here in the US, where the first line of medicine by MDs is essential oils, diet and nutrition, exercise, things of that nature, holistic, natural ways of addressing wellness. And then if you have to move into the medical, conventional medicine practices, they will. They're professional doctors. That's what they are meant to serve and take care of you, but they actually have a focus on wellness. So we really are revolutionizing both the essential oil world as well as the medical industry. And at this point, we do have the purest essential oils in the marketplace, and they are pharmaceutical grade. They have tested them, they are pure, and they have scientific research on certain oils, so they know how to use these oils and prescribe them. It's mind-blowing. So how do we use our essential oils? So there are 3 ways to use our oils. We're going to use them aromatically, which means you can diffuse them with a diffuser that just kind of puts them out into the air with a mist, or you can just smell them directly from the bottle. And then there's topically, so you could take a drop, put it on your hand, inhale it, and then massage it into your body. You would put it locally where you have pain or whatever it is you're trying to address. or you can just kind of put it in an essential oil, in a carrier oil like raw coconut oil, and massage it into your feet, your spine, different parts of your body. And then internally, which this I only recommend for doTERRA oils because they are the purest, but internally there are certain oils, mostly things that come from food like peppermint, lemon, the herbs, things like that, that you could put in a drop of water. You could put a drop into a glass of water. You could put into a little veggie cap and take as a capsule, or you could even put a drop under your tongue, depending on what the oil is. Because there are some oils that are very hot, like oregano oil. If you put a drop of oregano oil on your skin directly, it would burn your skin. You have to dilute it with a carrier oil. But an oil like lavender, you can put on your skin completely neat, which means no dilution. So you have to learn the ins and outs of how to use your oils, but that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you with all of that. Now, let's get into how and why they are so powerful. When we inhale an essential oil from the bottle, we inhale it, it goes into our olfactory system and then goes into our limbic system of our brain, which controls so many different parts of our body's physical and emotional reactions. So we will have an emotional reaction. The aroma might trigger a memory, or just help us feel calm, relaxed. We also the limbic system also controls our moods, our sexual response. It also controls our blood pressure, our blood levels, our heart rate, our hormone releasing. So there's so many things controlled by the limbic system. And with just one inhale of an essential oil, you will very quickly, within seconds, have both a physiological and a psychological response. So let's say this is lavender and I inhale a little bit. I am going to suddenly feel calmer. Maybe my heart rate slows down a little bit. It's absolutely amazing. And if you look at the aromatherapy delivery pathway, this white with all the little lines, I love this because if you take your oil and you apply it topically, so under the liquid square, it's going to go internally and quickly affect all these different parts of our body. And if you inhale it, it still quickly goes to our lungs, our nose, our brain, our hormone release, it can actually get into our bloodstream just from inhaling it, and then it affects our whole body. So no matter the delivery system, you will have immediate effects that affect your body on a cellular level, both mentally and physically. And so why is super immunity so important? I mean, we want to boost our body because our immune system protects us. It protects us from germs and bacteria, all sorts of different chemicals that can make us sick. And we are born with our natural immune system, but we also develop one from the different microbiomes in our body. Our body is basically half microbiomes, and many of them are in our gut. And that's where about 70% of our immune system is too. So we have to take care of our nutrition. We have to take care of our stress levels. We have to take care of our skin, which is our first line of defense for our immune system. And our immune system is interconnected with so many bodily systems that we truly need to address just our overall health and wellness in order to care for our immune system so that we stay healthy. So we're going to kind of work on this wellness lifestyle plan. I am going to show you different things on each level. that help us with supporting our immune system. Now, each of these levels are literally a class in and of themselves. So I'm going to kind of breeze through some of them and just do it in very brief touching on the subjects, but I just want you to know how important they are, that we have to look at ourselves holistically as a whole being. So our nutrition matters. It's the base of the wellness pyramid. Exercise is next. It's going to help keep our muscles and our joints and everything feeling good, and the way our body processes things. Rest and management of stress, key to so many things. And then reducing that toxic overload, all the toxins and the chemicals that are around us on a daily basis. Bring as much of that we can control and bring in healthy, all natural solutions, the healthier we're going to be. And then the informed self-care is what's going to help keep us healthy and hopefully prevent us from having to go see a medical professional. So let's dig into how we can support ourselves. We're going to start with that first level of eating right. So many people do not consume the recommended daily dosages of fruits or vegetables. Most Americans are malnourished when it really comes down to getting the recommended fruits, vegetables, and even fiber intake. And fiber is super important. It helps with our ability to cleanse our bodies by passing those toxins out via our stool, right? And it helps reduce excess weight on our body as well. The other thing is most of our food lacks proper nutrients. So for what we would have had, like to have the same amount of nutrition that our grandparents had, we would have to eat about so much more food. So there's a combination of like our food is lacking in value and we don't even eat enough as it is. But the biggest thing we can do to help ourselves eat right is increase those plants and vegetable servings and reduce the processed foods that we eat. This is going to reduce inflammation in our body, and inflammation is the root of all disease. Proper nutrition actually increases our body's energy and reduces pain. So the more we can do that, the better. And that's going to help keep things at bay, keep ourselves on a good foundation of being healthy. And it really helps you feel better and empowered knowing that you have simple solutions of natural food right here in your hands. The other thing we have to think about is our gut health. So we start to lose our natural digestive enzymes at the age of 30. And those digestive enzymes help break down our food so that we can absorb more nutrients. So having a digestive enzyme really helps us absorb and get more nutrients from the food that we eat. And then we also want to support that healthy gut biome with pre and probiotics that are going to support our bodies as well. So a couple things that doTERRA does that really supports our body is we have some fabulous nutrients. We have greens, powdered greens that are literally powdered fruits, vegetables in a amazing, delicious powder that even has a little bit of essential oils, and they are created with the intention and science for optimal cellular absorption and bioavailability, which means our body will actually metabolize and utilize the nutrients in these, the greens, the fiber, and the protein, actually. We also added essential oils to all of these blends in order to boost the way that we can absorb and metabolize the nutrients. Well, actually, the essential oils are in the greens and the fiber. They are not in the proteins, but you can always add a little to your proteins. The protein powders are just, there's a chocolate or a vanilla whey protein, or there is the vegan vanilla protein. All three are delicious and amazing. They all have high protein. The vegan one is pea protein that they use, 22 grams in each of them. There's all sorts of amino acids and nutrients, proteins, just incredible. I love them. They're really easy to make and taste great. Come on, you can do it, computer. All right. Now, another way that we can boost our body is to add a couple drops, one or two drops of essential oils to our smoothie, our waters, or our teas. So one of the big ones is the metabolic blend. The Meta Power blend helps curb our appetite and sugar cravings. It also tastes delicious, and it has shown in research to help shrink waists a little bit. So that's pretty cool. It's a blend of grapefruit, cinnamon, clove, and peppermint. So that's a really delicious blend. You could add it to a protein shake, or you could put it in some water or your tea, whatever you like. The DDR Prime blend is an amazing blend for cellular renewal. It is full of antioxidants, and it's going to help repair our cells. This is one that this is an oil I love to take on a daily basis to boost my cellular health. I love the citrus oils. I particularly like to put them in water. And these are going to gently detoxify our body. We're not going to feel, a flush like we need to go to the bathroom all the time. It's just gently reducing toxins in our body. Citrus oils literally break down plastics. And if you drink from plastic water bottles, you're going to get little micro particles of plastic in your body. This is going to help detoxify you in that way. It tastes amazing. And there's actually a study that if you put a drop of lemon in your water, it actually helps reduce stress in our mind, which is really cool. You could do cinnamon or clove if you like that spicy aroma and flavor. I like peppermint. I find it very uplifting and refreshing. So I like to put that in my water. And then the On Guard Protective Blend, which is meant to support our immune system. I love that one because it protects our immune system. It tastes great. I like to put it in a little tea or even a cup of coffee. And, at the first sign of like a tickle in my throat, I'll put a drop and boom, it goes away. Never becomes a thing. Let's knock on some wood and make sure that stays that way. The other way to support our bodies is with some nutrients. So Lifelong Vitality Pack is the vitamins that doTERRA has created that are incredible. They are designed to assist with cellular health and wellness and optimal vitality and vigor within the body. It's meant to reduce inflammation, improve our overall health and wellness. And there was a study where they tested all the people in the study, and they were on the vitamins for about 2 months, and they had tested them before they went on them and then after, and every single person in the study showed marked improvement in their cardiovascular, their antioxidants status was improved, their inflammation in the body was reduced, the blood sugar regulation was fantastic. They also reported a lot of reduced pain, increased energy, their immune system seemed strong, they weren't getting sick easily, and their mood, they felt happier. So Powerful supplements, and these are probably some of the best supplements I've ever taken. A lot of times you take a vitamin because you think you're supposed to, and you don't feel the effects. These vitamins, you will feel better using them. And finally, that brain and gut connection. So as I mentioned, um, our immune system, 70% of it is made in our gut. So we want to take care of that gut. One of the ways that we can do that is with probiotics, things that are going to support a healthy gut biome. And not only is it about our immune system, but the gut brain connection, there is a huge connection of um, emotional and mood management within our um, gut brain connection. 90% of the body's serotonin is actually produced in the gut. And scientists have really discovered that the gut brain connection is responsible for so much more than we thought. There is a massive connection to psychological and neurological conditions, as well as gastrointestinal issues. Some things that we can do to support the gut brain connection: one, a Mediterranean diet, something that's high in polyphenols, things that are naturally going to be full of antioxidants and really support the body, omegas, and things that are going to support the brain, the gut, high in fiber, and healthy foods, all natural foods, as well as fermented foods. Those fermented foods really support that gut microbiome. And then we also want to do mindfulness exercises like deep breathing. You want to inhale, engaging that diaphragm just underneath your chest, underneath your rib cage here, and hold it for a count of 5, and then let it out. We'll try again. And let it out. You do that a few times. First off, you're going to feel an immediate reaction. Your body just starts to relax. But it's so good for that brain gut connection. So now we're going to move up to that next level, exercise. So exercise, we all know it's good for our body. It keeps our muscles and our joints feeling good. It helps reduce our blood sugar. It can prevent some cancers, helps us maintain a healthy body weight, all the things. We know why we're supposed to exercise. Some of us find it hard. The cool thing about essential oils are they can help boost our body's performance. So you could use essential oils to aid in your performance of exercise. So like one thing, peppermint or the breathe oil, you can massage that on your chest, and it's going to open your lungs, which improves your respiratory function, which allows you to work out longer and harder before your muscles start to spasm and fill with lactic acid. So that is incredible. The other thing you can do is use citrus oils, uplifting citrus oils, or even that peppermint. Peppermint is so uplifting. Inhaling these blends of oils will help us feel motivated to work out. So that's, for some people, that's a big one. You need a little motivation to get exercising. And then it helps improve, the citrus oils particularly help improve our circulation, which again is going to maximize our performance. It's going to improve how our body responds to the exercise. And then you could use some oils like the deep blue or the clove to actually warm up your muscles, get them loose and ready to exercise. And then for recovery, so let's say you've gone hard, your muscles are aching, You could use something like Deep Blue, the Aroma Touch blend, or even my favorite Copaiba to really massage into where you've got some aches and pains. It will really help. Aroma Touch actually is one of my favorites because it's just powerful. It's a massage blend. The Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex is actually a capsule. It's a supplement that has turmeric and frankincense and all these powerful antioxidants in it to reduce pain and inflammation within the body. And honestly, I use this for any type of aches and pains. Where I once would have used an aspirin, I now use Deep Blue. It's amazing. And then Copaiba is an essential oil that's so powerful and wonderful. It works in our body similarly to CBD. So it reduces tension in our body. It helps with anxieties and nerves and calms our body. It calms our whole body, mind and body. So it literally calms our muscles, it calms our nerves, and it supports our respiratory system. So this is another powerful oil. And if you use it in conjunction with other oils, it actually magnifies the benefits of those other oils. So that's really cool. Here are just a few little recipes that you could use. You might want to take a screenshot. The roller ball blend for sore joints is Copaiba, lemongrass, peppermint, and Deep Blue. You make this little blend in a roller bottle and put the rest is just carrier oil. Like you could use olive oil, you could use fractionated coconut oil, and you fill it up, and then you can roll it wherever you have aches and pains, and it's gonna so support your body. The cracked heel blend, fantastic for people who get cracked heels, and we want to help our body heal so that one, the skin is our line of protection. So if you have cracked skin, bacteria and viruses can get in that cracked skin and get in on a cellular level and cause trouble. But also, if you're actively working out, your skin sometimes does crack and you want to protect it so you're not hurting either. And then the foot soak is so wonderful. Even if you didn't do it after a run, you could just do it for fun because you're tired and your feet ache. Amazing. You just some Epsom salts, a little baking soda, and a couple drops of essential oils, and then some hot water. Oh, it's wonderful. Now, rest and stress management. This is the next level of that wellness pyramid. And so we're going to dive deep into sleep first. So sleep is so, so important for our overall health and wellness. This is the time that our body repairs itself. It helps with cellular function, our mental capacity, our physical capacity, and our overall health and wellness. If you are not sleeping properly and getting your proper sleep, or you're waking up a lot in the middle of the night, you're affecting your ability to make decisions, problem solve, control your emotions and behaviors. And lack of sleep is actually been linked to depression, suicidal ideations, as well as just risky behavior. So that's not something we want, right? And it also has been linked to increasing our risk of obesity, heart disease, kidney disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and stroke. So you definitely want to put a priority on sleep. It can be hard sometimes, but if you want to have control of your health and wellness, you definitely want to start with sleep. Our immune system absolutely relies on our sleep because that's the time when we're repairing ourselves and healing ourselves. And if you're sleep deprived, your immune system starts to be compromised because it's not healing itself. And then you're going to have a harder time fighting off colds and even healing if you do catch a cold. So this is an example of my personal evening ritual. So what I like to do is about 30 minutes before I really even start thinking about going to bed, I'm going to take a copaiba soft gel. So again, copaiba is that oil I was talking about that works similarly to CBD, but is not. It's just an essential oil from the amazing copaiba trees in the Amazon. This oil, I will take it in a little soft gel that I can just swallow down, or I will put a couple drops under my tongue, depending on what I have. And it just helps me start to relax. I then like to take a little time to have a cup of tea and maybe meditate or read or journal or just plain relax, maybe do some stretches on the floor. And then I will fill the diffusers in the rooms. So I will fill the diffuser next to my bed. I also put the one in the living room so that they're making a nice relaxing aroma that helps me want to rest. It doesn't invigorate me. It doesn't make me want to go and do more. It helps me rest. One of the blends I love is lavender with the Breathe blend. That is a fantastic one if you've got a little congestion or if you have a partner that snores. It helps kind of prevent that as well. So that's a big one. Saves a lot of people's marriages, I think. You also could take a little spritz bottle, like a little spray bottle, fill it with water, put a couple drops of like say lavender in it, whatever your favorite calming oil is in it. Give it a shake and spritz your linen. So you have, when your head hits a pillow, you're going to smell that relaxing, soothing oil, and it helps your body just be like, okay, bedtime. If you really still got some tension in areas, like if I've been working on the computer for most of the day, I might take a little deep blue or copaiba or aroma touch and massage it into my skin. And then finally, I will take my absolute favorite relaxing blend like lavender or balance and massage it into my feet. On the sides here, you can see there are a couple of recipes. There are so many oils that help us with sleep and relaxation, but in all honesty, like some of my go-tos are just lavender, frankincense, the balance blend is amazing. There's so many things, and everybody's bodies are a little different. So whatever you resonate with that helps you feel relaxed, use it. And then let's talk about how stress affects our body. So stress literally affects all the different parts of our body. It makes our brain not work right, as I already said. It can make our hair brittle and we might start losing it a little bit. We might get a little acne. Our gut, oh, when you are under stress, how does your gut feel? It does not feel good, right? You absorb all that stress in your gut and you get belly aches, and maybe you're not going to the bathroom in a good way, whether it is constipation or diarrhea. Sometimes you get indigestion when you eat, and just pain and discomfort. Our reproductive hormones go absolutely wacko, and our immune system of course is compromised because it's under stress, and it lowers our defenses and our ability to fight illness. So many ways that our body can be affected. So one of my absolute favorite blends for stress is this liquid Xanax. It is literally the balance blend with the serenity blend, two of the most grounding, centering, relaxing, and soothing blends you could possibly create, blended together to reduce anxiety, ease tension, relieve stress. And actually, I love it as a sleep aid as well. So this one is incredible. And then you could always kick it up with a couple drops of frankincense or copaiba, and then vetiver if you like that aroma. It's a little, my body does not love vetiver, but it is a powerful one for helping with reducing stress and helping with sleep. And other oils that really help with stress, as I said, lemon has been found. If you put a drop in your water and drink it down, it's going to help block stress hormones in the brain. How cool is that? And frankincense is the king of all oils. It's an amazing oil. It's wonderful for helping us ground, center, and focus on meditation. So I love to diffuse frankincense or maybe massage it on my chest a little bit. And then doTERRA did create the adaptive oil blend and system literally to address stress. So the oil itself is a beautiful blend of calming, soothing oils that you could add to a bath, or you could put on your pulse points. So whenever we're using oils to help with our emotions and our stress, you want to put them on the pulse points. So your wrists, back of the neck, heart, and sometimes like the temple, and you want to inhale them as well. So you could apply it to your pulse points, or you could just diffuse it to create a nice, calming, soothing environment. The doTERRA adaptive capsules are these amazing calming capsules that are all natural plant-based ingredients that help literally put the brakes on stress in your brain. It's like absolutely amazing. Again, this is a class in and of itself, so I don't want to dig too deep into this, but if you have questions, reach out. I will have a class soon, okay? And again, tons and tons of blends that you could create. So if you want to take a little snapshot real fast, these are some fun blends that I love that help with calming, helping us address our emotional stresses, and have control over them, right? Shift that situation. Now we're going to move up to the next level of the wellness pyramid. That is reducing that toxic load. So as we said, the chemicals in our bodies from our cleaning products, our personal care products, and the environment are literally making us sick and weakening our immune system. So this is very important that we learn to detoxify our environment and our bodies, right? So one of my favorite oils for this is lemon oil. Lemon oil gently detoxifies the body. You can put it in a glass of water like we've talked about. It's also fantastic as a cleaning product. I love to make cleaning products at home, easy, simple cleaning products with a little vinegar, baking soda, and you're going to have beautiful, clean, all natural, chemical-free products. The On Guard line, that natural blend that is made to defend and protect, we have an entire line that helps reduce that toxic load in our bodies and in our households. So we have a laundry detergent, a soap for the hands, as well as dish soap, and like a concentrated cleaner that you can clean your house with, and a sanitizer, hand sanitizer, and laundry detergent. So many, oh, and toothpaste. So you can reduce all that chemical load with products that are already made. I like to make a lot of my own, but doTERRA does it for you as well. So if that's easier, you can definitely do that. And it's got the protective blend in it. That protective blend has a bunch of those oils that Nicole Parrish's study identified as the oils that outperformed the pharmaceuticals in fighting off superbugs. So why wouldn't you want to use that as your cleaning oil and your special care, personal product cares items? So it's a very powerful blend, and it's wonderful, and it helps you feel that you're doing something to protect yourself. Our skincare products, again, we can create a lot of wonderful skincare products with natural things you might find in your house. Also, doTERRA makes some fantastic skincare products that you could just buy as well. And again, the beauty of working with me is I am a holistic esthetician, so I can give you advice on what is best for your skin type and how to care for your skin naturally, chemical-free, and powered by essential oils. So here are, again, you might want to take a quick screenshot. These are a couple of my favorite recipes that I use for cleaning around the house. The soft scrub cleanser is really cool. It literally works like soft scrub in the store. That paste-like substance that you massage into whatever is dirty and then wipe off with water. The all-purpose cleaning spray is fantastic. So simple, so easy. You can actually shift what oils you use and make it for what aroma you like. So I like to use like a lemon and maybe some eucalyptus or peppermint. I think that's great. The On Guard, of course, is lovely. And then, you can just mix it up however you like and use it. The furniture polish is insanely cool. This little 2-ounce mason jar that I make will last for a really long time because you just use a tiny amount of it, massage it in, and then massage it with a dry rag, and it just, your wood will be glowing, beautiful. It gets sticky residue off because the lemon also gets sticky residue off. How cool is that? So absolutely amazing. Here are a couple little recipes for skincare. Like I said, you can learn to make your own products, serums, things like that with essential oils that are going to address your personal skin type. Or you can buy things, but working with me specifically, I can customize and educate you on how to care for your skin naturally with special products that you make that are all natural. And then we are finally at the level 5, that informed self-care. And this is just the best. This is where we're really going to support our bodies on that cellular level to boost our immune system. And I'm going to share about 2 really cool treatments that can be done using essential oils to do this as well. So the 2 oils I want to talk about, first off, is DDR Prime. I mentioned it at the beginning of the call. DDR Prime is all about cellular longevity and cellular repair. It is full of oils that are just full of antioxidants and nutrients for the cells. It's got wild orange, clove, lemongrass, and oh geez, my brain is broken right now, but I love this one. It helps with cellular repair. It reduces oxidative stress in the body, and it supports our immune system as well as our brain and our nervous system. Next up, that On Guard, that protective blend. This is the blend you're going to lean on to support your immune system and healthy respiratory function. It's going to protect against environmental threats. And it is all natural, full of antioxidants, and it's going to boost our cellular health. This one you could diffuse it to just create a healthy air environment. It actually will cleanse the air when you diffuse it. Or you could make a little spray with it, just some water and a couple drops of the oil, and put it in a spray bottle. You can spritz it and wipe down surfaces. It's going to clean and sanitize. You could put a drop in some water and gargle with it to protect your mouth. And then you can take a capsule. doTERRA also makes a couple different products. They make a soft gel with the On Guard Protective Blend, and they also have these tablets. They're like chewable zinc and vitamin C tablets as well. So different options for different things that are going on. Again, I can help you with that and personalize it for you. And then this page I just love because it looks at all the top 10 oils and how we can use them to basically create our own first aid kit that is going to support our bodies. So past tense helps with aches and pains from stress and tension. You just kind of put a little on your temples. It's going to ease that pain. The Breathe oil is going to support anything with your respiratory system. I like to inhale it from the bottle or from my hands, and I love to diffuse it. The Deep Blue is those aches and pains. So you're going to massage that directly into where it hurts. You could use a carrier oil to make it go a little further. Frankincense is going to support our skin issues. It's going to boost our immune system. And it's, again, wonderful for helping us relax and meditate and reduce that stress. The DigestZen blend is all things dealing with our digestive system. So if you get a grumpy belly, take a couple drops, rub it on your belly, or, indigestion, you can rub it on your chest. It's amazing. It boom takes away whatever issues going on. It's one of my favorites. I also like to put a drop of it in my water and drink it. It has some fennel in it, so if you don't like fennel, that's not so fun, but I enjoy the aroma and the taste, and it helps just your stomach feel good. The lavender is very calming, soothing, but it's also great for bug bites, rashes, burns. It helps heal the skin naturally. My son, when he was a baby, hated having a Band-Aid on his skin. So I would cleanse a cut and then just put lavender on it. And to this day, if he gets a little cut, he just goes straight into the bathroom, grabs the lavender, puts it on. He'll cleanse it first and then put some lavender on it. Amazing. I love that he is self-sufficient at almost 9 years old. The lemon oil, as we have talked about, cleansing, antiseptic, great for cleaning. Melaleuca, or also known as tea tree, helps with skin issues. It's also super antifungal and antimicrobial, bacterial. This is a great one to use for things like athlete's foot. You could literally make a blend to massage onto your feet to help with that. It's just a beautiful, beautiful oil that is very powerful. We've talked about On Guard. We've talked about peppermint. We've talked a little bit about oregano and how powerful it is. It's one that is just so great at supporting our immune system as well. So all these oils you can literally use on your day-to-day to take care of yourself and your family. And here again, those top 10 oils and just a few of the drugs, the over-the-counter drugs that you could replace with these essential oils. This one is just a powerful slide. I love it. In my house, we have a wellness cabinet, not a medicine cabinet. It is full of essential oils, and we use them this way. We very seldom use over-the-counter drug. So last few things are the aroma touch technique. This is a really cool technique that Dr. Hill, who is down there in the picture with me, he is one of the founders of doTERRA, and he created this technique that literally uses oils applied to your back and your feet to reduce stress, manage pain, boost immunity, and promote homeostasis in the body. And when you do it consistently, it has powerful effects on the body, long-term effects that help with overall function and wellness of our body. And now actually you can enroll as a customer with the special Aroma Touch Technique kit, where you can participate in an online course to become certified in Aroma Touch. And then you could do it to your family, your friends, whoever. And then the Symphony of Cells is another really cool protocol. There's 16 different protocols actually, using specific oils on the spine and the feet to address and support overall health and wellness. And some of them are targeted to certain issues. So this is incredibly powerful and wonderful. And this is something that I could share more with you if you are curious. Now, I love to help you become more empowered by letting you know that there are other places that you can learn more about essential oils and the science of essential oils. So things like PubMed, if you just go to PubMed and look up essential oils, thousands of research papers are going to come up, but you could narrow that down to a specific thing if there was something you were curious about. The sourcetoyou.com page is where you're going to learn about your specific oils and how doTERRA sources our oils and the science that goes into making sure they're pure and all the things. And aromaticscience.com is a wonderful place to learn more about essential oil research as well. And then, of course, you've got me as a resource, so you could always learn more through my blogs or working with me. If you do not have a doTERRA account and you want to get one, here are a couple enrollment kits that I absolutely love. Most of these, you're going to get a lot of the oils that we talked about today. That's why I'm suggesting them. So like the Healthy Start Kit or the Home Essentials Kit, those are two of my absolute favorites. Those are the typical ones I would suggest because they come with a diffuser, which helps put those essential oils into the air and help you absorb them aromatically. And they come with the top 10 oils. So those oils that we were talking about as creating your own little medicine kit, all in there. So the Healthy Start Kit, which is the least expensive, has little 5 milliliter bottles. I don't have a 5 milliliter bottle on my desk, but it's just a smaller bottle of each of the oils. So it's a nice introductory pack. The Home Essentials Kit is the 15 milliliter bottles of the same 10 oils plus a larger diffuser. So you're getting 3 times the oils in a larger diffuser for not 3 times the price. So that is a really great kit as well. And then there's the Aroma Touch kit that I was talking about that you can get certified to know how to do the Aroma Touch technique. It's very simple, very easy. Anyone can do it, but it's really cool to get certified so that you know how to do it properly. And then the Healthy Habits kit has a little bit of everything. It has the vitamins, the lifelong vitality vitamins, the probiotics, and the digestive enzymes that we talked about. Has the deep blue rub that helps with the aches and pains, and then a couple oils. It has 5 oils. It has frankincense, On Guard, Aroma Touch, lavender, and wild orange. So some very powerful oils that can start you on that journey of healthy habits in all parts of the wellness pyramid. So this is a great kit. And then the final one is the Natural Solutions Kit. This is the kit for that person that's like, oh my God, I need to change my whole life right now. It's got the vitamins, it's got the deep blue stick, it's got our little ointment cream that's with all natural things that you would use instead of like Neosporin. It's got all the powerful oils, a diffuser, the digestive blends, the probiotics, and then the toothpaste, the On Guard soft gel capsules that you can take to boost your immune system, as well as the hand sanitizer and a breathe stick, which is this cool stick that you can rub on your chest if you did catch a cold and you need respiratory support, or maybe you just have weaker lungs and they need a little extra support, or you're going to go work out and you want to have a little, you can rub that right on there, inhale it, be good to go. So this kit is that one that's going to really help you shift your whole lifestyle. And it also comes with a really cool wooden box to hold your oils. And the best part about joining with a kit is you get an additional 20% off all the products. Like if you were to buy these products individually, it would be a lot more expensive. You also get a free wholesale membership for 1 year, and you have the support of me on your wellness journey throughout. So no matter what, if you were to purchase an oil kit from me, you will get a free wellness consultation with me, and then we can really figure out your journey, how you want to get there, and what you want to do. Finally, if you really get into it, you might want to do the loyalty rewards program because it is the best way to make the most of your membership. Basically, you're going to have that first order, create your first order, and you can choose. You could buy any of those kits, or you can shop and pick and choose what you want. Then you're going to pick a ship date for a monthly order for your loyalty rewards program. So the first order comes straight to you right away, and then you're going to pick a ship date for your loyalty rewards. And each month, let's say you pick the 10th of the month, each month on the 10th, an order is going to ship out to you, but you have control over it. You can customize it. You can change it up every single month. You don't have to get the same thing every time. You have absolute control. And honestly, you can place as many orders as you want on your loyalty rewards each month. And the benefits there are you will earn product points that you can use for free product. And this slide I love, because let's say you only spend 50 PV, which is about $50 a month. In the first year, you're going to save $156. The second year, you're going to save $228, because you will, with a order of 50 PV, you'll be earning points back for every dollar that you spend. So the first year, because it gradually grows up to 30%, plus you get 20% off all your products because you're using your wholesale membership. So amazing. But if you spend 100 PV, which is about $100, you're going to save even more. And 125 PV each month means you will get a huge savings of free product back, plus 12 oils, free oils for the year, because each month, anyone who spends 125 PV before the 15th of the month, you get a free oil of the month. And so if you did that every single month, you'll get 12 free oils, and some of them are exclusive only to loyalty rewards members, not available any other time. So it's kind of cool. Like, it's a really amazing way to take advantage. So I just wanted to share, finally, just wrapping up, that I am here to help you as a resource, to help you make your medicine cabinet into a wellness cabinet. And I can help you just with wellness consults or with your skin as well, because my approach to skin is we're still going to be looking at those same levels, all the whole element of that wellness pyramid, looking at our digestion, looking at our stress and sleep. All the things play a role in our toxic overload. All of that plays a role in our skin health. So it actually parallels really well. And if you want, you could schedule a free one-on-one session with me. It's a consultation where we can dive deep into what's going on, what you would like to address, set some goals for you, and talk about how we can work together to improve your health and wellness. These are just some referrals or testimonials of customers I have worked with. And I want to be here for you to help you along on this journey. Each month I will be teaching different classes. There's my YouTube page where you can catch different videos. Some of them are short, some of them are actual classes, so they're longer. This has been one of my longer classes, so I went a little bit over, but it has a lot to it, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's helpful, and I would love to work with you soon. So please scan that QR code and connect with me so that I can help you take control and address your health and wellness and your families. Have a wonderful day. I am going to stop the share. I hope this was helpful, and I will talk to you soon.